Okay, it is April 7th. The Lord has blessed us with a beautiful day out. And I've been getting some questions this week about when we plan to actually start planting. There's two major factors we're gonna look at when we plan on planting or not planting. And that's gonna be the soil moisture and then the temperature. So the soil moisture, we've been blessed with a fairly dry pattern here recently. Some fields have dried out some. There's been some tillage work taking place. So with that not necessarily being an issue on some fields, the next factor would be the temperature. And we need to look at both the soil temperature and the air temperature. When we look at our forecast, while we've had some nice days here recently, our forecast is really trending downward in temperature. And when we plant, we really want to be accumulating heat afterwards. So it takes 90 growing degree units, which is the daily high plus the daily low averaged out, minus 50 is how you calculate a growing degree unit. It takes 90 of those for a soybean plant to emerge, and it takes 100 to 120 for a corn plant to emerge. Well, in our area, when we look at the forecast, we have 0 growing degree units in the foreseeable forecast. So that throws up the first major red flag. Secondly, we do probe the soil and actually take a thermometer to the soil and check the soil temperature. And we need a sustained soil temperature of 50 degrees when we plant. And while we have broken into the 50s here recently, I've been tracking it for the past 4 or 5 days now. It's just not really a sustained 50, especially with the nighttime temps we're gonna have coming up to get back down in the 30s. Just kind of another red flag that would keep us from planting. And so in our geography, a typical planting day to start would be late April, early May, both of those factors determining that. And so we are on the early side of the spectrum. No concerns yet, and we'll just be patient, keep fine tuning some things, and plan to hit it hard in a couple weeks.